good. Okay, so YouTube already tripping. So y'all already know we might have to do a 2-part live. But it is what it is. Yo, these fireworks is bananas. Like, it's crazy right now for a lot of sensitive beings. I know people, dogs is going crazy right now. Right? I feel like it's about to be a lot of energy though. Like it's about to be some shit being set off. Whether it be like in relationships, love. Some of y'all may be dating somebody. Some of y'all may be talking to someone. Sparks about to fly in that. Sparks is flying in the esoteric realm. A lot of motherfuckers trying to fly below the radar right now. But we about to get all into it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I know a lot of you guys probably observed this day. So you might be busy at the time and you've taken time out of your friends and family to come on this live. So I appreciate you for that. SB, are you drinking? Shout out to all my moderators. Esme, Tiffany, Cindy. Everybody in the building. Can y'all hear me? Because this firework going crazy outside my window right now. I love you too, Whitland. Okay, cool. All right, let's get it. Okay, so I did have some downloads. Oh my God, I forgot to write them down. One of the songs I was hearing was Fake Love by Drake. I think it's like, I've been doing so long, they look up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Or some shit like that. I think that's how it go. But I heard that in one of the downloads. I also heard a Rihanna song. Damn. I'll think of it as we go along, gang. Already know HPs is in the building. Shout out to the HPs. Y'all always in the building. Y'all nosy asses. What's going on in the energy spirit? Strength in the upright with the justice in reverse. I feel like the enemy is trying to hold on right now because it's a lot of bad karma coming back at them. A lot of shit they didn't put out into the collective is coming back at them. And they trying to hold on. They trying to hold on through it all. Now, for those of you who have faced some injustices, you got the 6 of Wands in the upright at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like shit's about to get better. Shit's about to get better for a lot of you guys who have faced things that were just fucked up. Remember I told y'all like 2 years ago that Spirit was like fed up, tired of the bullshit, and that things were about to start coming back around. I feel like this is the time now because a lot of people have been out here just wilding out. We are in the era of everybody acting out their inner childhood wounds. Some of us are choosing to heal our inner childhood wounds, while some people are choosing to project those inner childhood wounds onto others. They don't know why they instantly feel hate towards people. They don't even know. They don't know why they instantly wish death upon people who they've never met or who've never harmed them. A lot of people are looking out into the collective for other people to re-raise them and to pacify them, and it's just not happening. So you about to see a lot of people wilding the fuck out because, well, you been seeing, as an HP, you be ahead of the game. You be seeing shit before it happens. So right now you seeing a lot of people wilding out because they haven't taken the time to heal. Some of these people think healing is pointing out the flaws of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're going to be victorious in overcoming any hate or any like negative vibes that have been sent to you. Somebody was wishing like brokenness on you, poverty on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 5 of Pentacles jumping out. This is what they was wishing on you. Spirit, can we get one with the Justice in reverse, please? The Lovers in reverse. So yeah, whatever contract somebody tried to bind you in, somebody was trying to bind you up in some shit, and Spirit was like, oh no, we're not about to grant you this. 5 of Pentacles, your ass. So whoever was trying to tie you up into poverty or just not having, or like, I just feel this energy of somebody that wanted to linger around you because they was wounded and they expected you to be their everything or to struggle with them. Somebody felt like, well, look, bitch, I'm struggling. So if I come around you, I need you to talk about ways that you struggling too so that I could feel like we on the same page. This is what somebody felt like, Spirit says. Like, yo, if I come around you, I don't need to hear about how you had a great day, how the cashier was nice to you, or how, you know, somebody randomly took out your trash. I don't need to hear all of that shit. Bitch, I need to hear how you struggling like me. And if you're not struggling like me, I need you to make up some type of circumstance in your mind to appease me of how you are struggling. So this is like a misery loves company, but to the 10th power. Like somebody that's like, I know this person happy, but I'm gonna go around them so I can trigger something in them to make them feel lost about, to make them feel hopeless about, to make them feel stranded. That's why the Lovers is in reverse, because this is a false friend, a false lover, a false partner, a false friend, a false family member, whatever. But this person ain't coming with your best interest in mind, right? They like literally looking, Spirit said they're fishing for ways, they're fishing for things to find that you could be struggling in. And I'm also hearing too with the King of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, if they can't find something, oh, they're going to create something with the Magician in reverse. They're going to create something with the 10 of Wands to try to burden you, 5 of Cups to try to put you in a low vibration like them. But with the 6 of Pentacles in the upright position and the Queen of Cups, I feel like your heart is full. I feel like your cup is full. I feel like you are getting the love and reciprocation that you need elsewhere. So whoever is trying to send you these things, you're not even focused on them. You focused on all the good things that you have manifested in your life at this time. And that's the seeds you are sowing and reaping at this time. You got the 4 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you very numb to the bullshit at this time. Like, there was a time when maybe you was always trying to internalize some shit for somebody so that they could feel accepted, so that they could not feel alone, so that they could feel empathy, so they could feel sympathy. I feel like you over that. I feel like you're healthily apathetic at this time with the 4 of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in the upright position. I feel like your higher self has taken over at this time, and you know that there's just certain shit you're not supposed to care about no more. And that's going to sound harsh and cruel and fucked up to people. Let me tell you something else that Spirit told me. It's a lot of people who have been victimized who have turned into abusers themselves. And I'm not talking about necessarily, in one aspect, I'm not talking about people who have been abused as children, so abuse is all they know, so that's what they grow up to cultivate in their lives. I'm talking about an adult who has been through fucked up situations that they were a volunteer for, and now they want to go out and create fucked up situations for everybody else. Now these so-called victims have turned into very controlling, very spiteful, very I'll punish you if you don't do what my heart wants. Like, it's a lot of victims that need to be careful. It's a lot of people who have dealt with narcissistic abuse that need to be careful not to become like them. And there are some people who don't want to do that. There are some people who like, no, I've been hurt, so I'm about to go out here and fuck everybody else's head up like mine was. You about to find a lot of people who have been victims to things, or just people who are using excuse me, their mental illness as a way to, as a coping mechanism. People who, instead of seeing their mental illness or whatever spiritual handicap they have and shifting and changing it and overpowering it, they're going to use that spiritual handicap to handicap others. These are the dark triad, the false empaths who say, hey, I feel I'm codependent, so I'm gonna feel everything you feel to dictate what mood I should be in. And if you don't do the same, and if you don't read my mind, and if you don't guess what I'm feeling and what I need, I'm gonna punish you. These are the motherfuckers you need to stay away from. That's why I be telling y'all, everybody that's running around talking about I'm an empath, you need to be careful with a lot of that shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers think they empaths because they codependent. And they can't find their own groove unless somebody next to them is in a certain groove that they can latch on to, attach to. They become parasites. They become parasites and then they punish you. Which means they want to be energy vampires to you. With the Four of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in the upright position, this is like I told y'all earlier, last week or whatever the fuck. This is that person like, yo, look at me, I'm throwing a tantrum. Look at me, I'm mad. Look at me, I blocked you. Look at me, I didn't do this. So look at me so that I can gain some type of stability. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there is no stability within that type of union or friendship or relationship or association, because who the fuck got time to always lower their vibration just so they could be around somebody? I used to do that shit, my nigga. Like, I'm not perfect. I used to literally be in a great mood, and then somebody would come over my house, because my house was always the chill spot, and I would shift my high vibration to fit their low vibration. That shit used to drain the fuck out of me. I would have my music blasting, cooking good food. I don't give a fuck what time it is. If I'm cooking food and my music on and I'm feeling good, bitch, that's the vibe. Don't come in my space talking about why you got your music on. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Why you cooking this? Like, shut the fuck up. These are people that want to come around you and shift your mood. And I have done that before. That's how I'm able to come to talk to you about it. Like, don't shift your mood to fit someone else's vibration. Like, if you in a high vibration and somebody come around you and they low and they negative, you can send them compassion and love and still stay in your vibe. You don't owe nobody no fucking vibe. You don't owe nobody shit when it comes to your spiritual whatever. You know what I mean? And some people gonna take that as you being cold-hearted, you being apathetic. Yeah, like I said earlier, you healthily apathetic at this time because you spent too many years sitting around shifting your vibe to keep up with people who don't even want to do the fucking work. Seven of Pentacles. You doing the work. Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So like your heart can be full now. See, you about to see a lot of like people coming in and out of this so-called healing journey. It's always gonna be people coming in and going out like a junior high school. People coming in and people graduating. People coming in and people graduating. And then when they leave that junior high school, they go to the high school of the whatever the fuck. Like, but also, like, don't get so drowned out in this spiritual shit that you lose your way, because it's possible. Well, how could it be possible if I'm just indulging in spirituality and I'm trying to better myself? You could be attaching yourself to vibrations that ain't got shit to do with your journey. You could be attaching yourself to shit that ain't got nothing to do with your evolution, but it's trending. But Sally next door is doing it. Like, fuck that. Like, be true to your own energy signature so that you can receive the vibration that's for you, and so that you can receive what you deserve in that vibration. Don't fuck around with low vibrational people because you think you gotta be somebody's fucking savior. Erase the God complex that is so thriving within this stupid ass spiritual trend. Everybody want to be like, my toxic trait is that I love too hard and I'm trying to save everybody and people always abandoning me. Well, bitch, stop trying to save every goddamn body. Save yourself, save your kids, save your mama, save your daddy, your husband, other people that want saving. And nobody ain't here to be nobody fucking savior. Don't dehumanize people on your spiritual journey either. Because we got to be accountable and we got to be aware of all types of vibrations that's going on around us. Don't be sitting with rose-colored glasses on thinking that it's all unity and it's all grand, and you be extending your hand to the motherfucker that's trying to chop it off. Stop doing that. The enemy knows how to use your compassion and your emotion against you. They have studied you, Page of Swords. So they know what you bring to the table, Emperor in the upright position. Somebody knows that you are in control of your energy. Somebody knows that you are like just doing what you got to do. Spirit says they cannot bring harm to you, Ten of Swords in reverse. They cannot. But for some reason with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is a water sign energy. I feel like somebody got a water sign, Venus, or just a very overly emotional attachment to destruction. But they can't bring that to you anymore with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. They can't bring that to you anymore. No matter how much they study you, they will not be you. They will not be able to conquer you. Like, and that's just the truth. With the Page of Wands here and the Seven of Cups in the upright position, it's like you see the many options you have to further your life. Some of you guys really need to get out and fucking travel. Fuck who going with you. Fuck who gonna meet up with you when you get there. Some of y'all need to get out and see the world. Somebody is a novice here with this Page of Wands and this Seven of Cups, and they're really trying to manifest into your life sadness and loneliness and destruction and darkness and no light at all. This is what this person is mentally, because some of them, with them being a novice, they don't really know how to master their power because they haven't mastered themselves. They're too busy trying to master other people, so they have not been able to master self. Six of Cups. It's because of some other shit, some controlling ass shit that they have to deal with, some shadow work that they need to do. Some shit that they have experienced at a young age and they have just not, they've chosen not to heal it. And so they just keep carrying it everywhere. Whole time, King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you sitting here in a comfortable position. Maybe you ain't a fucking millionaire yet, because some of you guys are going to be the first millionaires in your family. But there's blessings coming in for you. There's hope being restored into your life. And you are building upon a 10-year plan. Some of y'all got a 10-year vision. Where you going to see yourself in 10 years is important for some of you guys. Two of Swords in reverse with the Fool in the upright position. I feel like you have taken the chance. You're going to take the chance to live again your hope, your creativity, your beauty is not being stagnated by any means, okay? And with the Judgment in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse, Spirit is like, yo, we got a new beginning for you. Don't let no weak ass Page of Cups in reverse come back in, dragging in baggage from the past that they haven't even released with the Judgment in reverse. Some of y'all gonna be mad, but Spirit said they don't give a fuck. Some of y'all gonna be mad because certain people can't get back in your life. And you gonna be wondering like, oh, is it me? What is this? Da-da-da-da-da. No, this is the life that's for the new you. The more assertive you, the King of Wands, the more diligent you, the more creative you. It's a new cycle. It's a new life. One of success, celebration, abundance coming in. And then we got the Six of Wands in the upright position again. This is the vibe you need to be on. Regardless if you can see it coming or not with the High Priestess in reverse. Don't let you not being able to see the outcome keep you from doing the work. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Because the outcome is the Ten of Cups in the upright position. So don't let you, because see, sometimes people who are too controlling, and I told y'all like 3 years ago that tarot can attract people who are trying to heal. Tarot can attract people who are just trying to stay ahead of the game and keep shit together. But tarot can also attract controlling ass people, and it can shut off their intuition because they trying to control somebody else's destiny. There could literally be somebody in your life that's reading you when you're not around, of course. Somebody that's just sitting with cards, looking at your photo, asking Spirit to tell them shit about you. But with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like this is access denied. Because of the Four of Swords. I feel like you just like resting and recuperating and healing and minding your fucking business. With the with the Knight of Pentacles here coming out in the upright position. Yeah, you are. You resting, you taking things slow, you minding your fucking business. You ain't got time to be playing around with nobody that's juggling or imbalanced, because it's somebody imbalanced that stay trying to be in your energy. This person is delusional, Seven of Cups, with the Queen of, with the High Priestess in reverse. They think that their delusions is actually the truth. They think that their misconceptions and their assumptions about you is what's real, but it's not. You got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups in the upright position with the Four of Wands, with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Spirit said you ain't got to fight no more for what is divine for you. All you got to do is Four of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Take shit slow. Relax. Slow down for a minute. Because we in a world right now where everybody is popcorn, microwave energy. Everything needs to happen right now. You need to respond right now. You need to make moves right now. No. Spirit is saying Nine of Wands in reverse. You done fought a lot of battles already. It's time to chill the fuck out. Take things slow with the Knight of Pentacles so that you can make a great plan. I heard great escape. Somebody needs a great escape. Somebody needs to get away. Book a flight. Book a whole vacation. Don't fucking tell nobody. Nine of Swords, because it's too many people worried about what the fuck you doing. It's too many people worried about what you doing. These is people that's up 3, 4 a.m. worried about what you're doing, burning candles, stressing out, watching your photos, and you are the chariot. Moving on, moving forward. Like, nobody don't got time for that shit. Yeah, Knight of Cups with the Seven of Swords. Somebody gonna come towards you with some little offer, punk ass offer of love, or try to act like they all for you. But that's not true, yo. That's not true. Somebody needs some type of communication with you in order for whatever little work they trying to do to make it. Like, somebody can't work on you if they don't have some like part of your energy signature. So they may try to call you, talk to you, Seven of Swords, some type of message that's very deceitful. With the with the Knight of Cups here, this is somebody that's gonna come towards you with a false love, but it's all to distract you because the Five of Wands comes out next. So this is somebody that gotta talk to you to keep their little magic going. This is somebody that gotta get around you so they can kind of like dig around and get something of your energy so that they can keep some shit going. Somebody want nothing but chaos and lies. Like, this is the frenemy. This is the frenemy. A lot of y'all y'all so focused on a nigga or a bitch that you don't even see that it's your friends that's betraying you right now. For some of you guys, we already up out of this season of bad relationships. Y'all up out of that season. Y'all done cleared out, broke up with people. You ain't fucking with nobody no more. Now you need to be cleansing out your friendship catalog because it's a lot of phony friends here with the Five of Wands. That smile in your face, but they trying to like distract you from your goals. They trying to like keep you from seeing who you truly are. They just want to throw a monkey wrench in the plan. Now, somebody said, why do we have to talk about these people then? Spirit says you gotta talk about these people so that you can dispel their energy, so that you won't be a fucking fool and you won't be blind to what's really going on. You ever had a problem with somebody or a problem or something you needed to just talk about to get off your chest so you can release that shit into the ethers and it can be sent to where it needs to go? This is why we have to be mindful of what the enemy is doing sometimes, because they be trying to fuck us up. Everybody worried about a goddamn relationship when half the time it's your friends and family that's up against you too. Some of y'all sisters been fucking on your dude. Or your homegirl been fucking on the dude they know you like. But they feel like the only way that they can be better than you or to conquer you or to one-up you is to take from you the things that you like. And don't be fucking around being too worried about who the message is about and not paying attention to the fucking message. Because a lot of motherfuckers be worried about, well, who is that? It's the message, motherfucker. Pay attention to the message. A lot of y'all that have friends, so-called friends in your corner too long that ain't supposed to be in your corner. And you know they say wicked spirits and evil energy and evil entities love to hide in corners. Therefore, some of y'all need to pull some clutter out of corners in your house. Sweep that shit out, mop that shit out, clean it out physically. Because that's where they like to lurk. They like to lurk in corners. Like, you know, motherfuckers be on social media all day lurking in fucking corners. They ain't liking shit, so they ain't out in the open. They hide in a corner like a little parasite. This Seven of Swords here with this Knight of Cups and this Five of Wands, these is parasites, man. These is people that's just trying to distract you. Keep moving forward like this Chariot here. Let them stay in their head. Let them stay wondering what your next fucking move is going to be. Protect your crown chakra. Some of y'all need to start wrapping your heads again, because somebody done stopped. Wrap your head again. Cover your crown chakra. Don't let motherfuckers be playing in your hair. Yeah. Three of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands in the upright position. False friends. Three of Cups in reverse is disloyalty, unfaithfulness, false partners, false friends, fake ass celebrations. Somebody outside with somebody right now laughing at some punk ass fireworks with a bitch they can't even stand. That they gonna get in the car on the way home and talk bad about. I'm also hearing that it says a lot about the person talking bad about someone that they go around, because they could just choose not to go around. Like, bitch, why are you here? Why do you go around people? Three of Cups in reverse that you can't stand. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. This is someone who has all this pent up confrontational energy for you, but try to keep it on the low. oh, I'm just keeping it on the low because I'm being cool with so-and-so. So-and-so ain't even did shit to your punk ass. Your insecurities is ringing loud, so you projecting that shit onto so-and-so. Because so-and-so is here in the chariot energy trying to move forward, 3 of Wands, focusing on the shit that they done manifested and seeing how it's coming in, making room for the shit that they done manifested to come in. While your punk ass is a 3 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. That ain't no friendship. That ain't no divine tribe. That ain't no soul group. The fuck? Everybody in the group talking shit about the person that even brought them together? Like, where they do that at? The slums. The spiritual slums. That's where they do that shit at. And these people walking around with a lack mindset. Can't never find nothing to laugh about. Don't never play no good music at the crib. They ain't never just relaxing and having a good time. Oh shit! Thank you for the super chats, beloved. My bad. I was in the zone. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, but these is the motherfuckers you don't invite to the barbecue. You don't invite to the cookout, because as soon as they get in the car, 5 of Wands, they all in the car. Like, did you see the edible arrangement that bitch had? That looked like an inedible arrangement, if you ask me. And then all these punk bitches in the car, 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups in the reverse, talking about, key, yeah, girl. I don't even know why we showed up here. Bitches didn't even bring a dish. And if they did, they got it off the fucking dairy aisle from fucking Albertsons. I'm sick of these hoes because of the Empress in reverse. They unhappy with self. They are unhappy with self. Devil in reverse, you done unbound yourself from them. You ain't even fucking with them. You ain't even worried about them. Whole time they obsessed with you. Ace of Swords in the upright position. You just focused on divine energy in your life right now. Motherfuckers got real shit going on in their life. And these little Page of Pentacles bitches in reverse with the Temperance in reverse, they not even focused on the bag. They not even focused on the real goal at hand here. Because of the 6 of Swords in reverse, they stuck in the past. Knight of Wands here. They keep rushing back to past beats that they fucking created in their own goddamn mind with the 8 of Swords in the upright position. And this is real shit. This is real shit. People sit around 8 of Swords and create barriers in their mind. Imagine enemies in their mind. Imagine people opposing them, copying them, stealing from them in their fucking mind. This they whole conscious reaping out back to them. This is shit they done did to other people. So now every time they meet somebody, they think somebody's stealing from them, somebody trying to take from them. So they want to breadcrumb, act shady, do little shady shit, because this is what they did to other people in past lives and in other lifetimes and before they fucking got to your ass. So they keep staying in this Knight of Wands, 6 of Swords in reverse energy where they always giving passion and anger energy and just overexalted in the past. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position with the 8 of Wands. Spirit is like, I'm telling you, Spirit is moving you past this shit. What old boy say, it's above me now? It's above you now. 8 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. You better tighten the fuck up and know that now is the time to live your best life. Now. Don't wait for fucking Friday to live your best life. Live your best life now. Then you will be attracting more fortune into your life. And it's going to come in swiftly. With the Queen of Wands in the upright position and the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Now you have fucking mastered yourself. You know where to put your magic. You know how to manifest shit. You don't have time to play no more. And if people want to play, send them to the park. Do not sit around and indulge in this bullshit. And Spirit says you bet not be sitting in your own motherfucking home where you pay the rent or do whatever you got to do to hold it down and keep shit stable, worrying about what somebody on the internet think with the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Because a lot of these motherfuckers on the internet is preaching a good game. They ain't even living the life they telling you your ass better be living. A lot of motherfuckers mad about shit that ain't even they fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be quick to be like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I'm a good person. Yeah, but you fuck everybody's husband. You blackball your friends. You shade people at work. You always gossiping, running your fucking mouth. You go to church. It create conflict, 5 of Swords. So don't be sitting around thinking that just because you don't do a certain thing that you above reproach or some shit. Everybody got some shit they doing. I don't give a fuck. Ain't none of us perfect. Shit, motherfuckers probably always think like, how Ori always talking about divine this and she toxic as fuck. Maybe you think I'm fucking toxic. I don't give a fuck. Shit. But anywho. Alright, I'm being told to move on. Thank you, Spirit. Like, I'm telling you, like, y'all gotta get out of this energy or this mindset that just because you a healer or you spiritual or you trying to be a divine being, you know, so much shit out here to get lost in these days that'll confuse you on your path. You gotta stop letting shit slide. Like, and I'm not even talking about, like, fighting or acting a fool. I'm talking about, like, standing your fucking ground, man. Like, you don't gotta allow people to project onto you. I was just trying to be a good person, so I'll let them abuse me for 3 weeks. Maybe I'll knock it off. You done been through enough shit by now to see the red flags. It's basically what I'm saying. Shit. We ain't fucking kids no more, man. I mean, we got inner child energy. That's the shit that be having me torn, because it's like we are literally in the process of healing our inner child and like dealing with the shit and being the mothers and the fathers that we never had. But we not here to put up with nobody else inner child bullshit that they don't want to take responsibility and accountability for. Cause like it's not like taking accountability like, oh, I was a kid, I'll let this happen to me. It's like, yo, that shit fucked me up as a child. So now as I move through my adulthood life, I'm not about to live in that shit no more and hurt other people. I'm going to heal and work that shit out and not carry that with me into every relationship is what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to like ignore and project and act like nothing's going on. And then when you act like nothing's going on, so much happens. So much really goes on, right? And then you losing healthy relationships. You pushing people away that love you. When you don't take the time to focus. And everybody is so hyper fucking connective at this time that you can't even take time to heal. I tweeted some shit years ago that people always say they only want to fuck with healed people. But then when they enter people's life and people take time to heal, they find beef with that. So do you want to heal, motherfucker, or not? Or do you just want somebody that say they healing, but they sit up and trauma bond with you 24/7? Like, you can't have it both ways. Some people have to detach and be alone and really listen to spirit and really absorb what the fuck's going on so they can heal. You can't say you don't like toxic people, you don't want unhealed people around you. Then when your friend or associate that come across something that they know they need to do some shadow work on, they don't hit you up like, girl, or hey, bro, or whatever, I'm going through this, I gotta do some shadow work. Like, that's not life, man. And a lot of people got the game fucked up. Well, you should have just told me you was healing from some abuse that happened to you as a kid, and I wouldn't be mad that I didn't talk to you for 2 weeks. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, maybe some people do that because, you know, there's so many alternate shit going on right now. Maybe some people do that, but some people don't. So, like, you can't be sitting up like, yo, I don't like toxic people. I don't want nobody that don't want to do the healing work around me. And then somebody go away to do the healing work, and then they reach back out to you with some epiphanies they done had on their healing journey and how they feel better and how it can also possibly help you. And then you shade this motherfucker when they hit you up. Oh, so now you want to reach out. And then Spirit is like, that's one of the reasons they wasn't even with you on that journey anyway. And that's real shit. And I'm a sensitive being, so I pick up on that fucking energy. And even if somebody don't say that shit to you, you can pick up on that energy when you finally come up out of that storm. And you want to celebrate fucking abundance as I break the deck. You want to celebrate that abundance with them. With perception here. You done learn something new. Some abundant ass information, downloads that could benefit them. You just needed some time away from the noise of the world, and then you come back and you like, yo, oh my God, guess what I learned? And then this motherfucker like, And the worst shit is to be on the phone with a motherfucker like that. You ever been on the phone with a motherfucker that's just dry and passive aggressive because they holding a grudge against you because you didn't grew and changed and learned some things about yourself that didn't have shit to do with them, so that's the real reason they fucking mad? And then you try to talk to them and they real short with you every other sentence, or they real sarcastic or some stupid shit, and you on some love and light shit with their ass, and you just like, hey, how's it? Yeah, you know, I mean, I believe in you, you could do it. Oh, guess what happened to me? They're like, and they just like, well, I bet that's nice. You know, good to be you. Like, they on some weirdo ass shit. Man, I'll hang up in a motherfucking minute with people like that. Like, I don't want to be on the phone in my ear at that, my fucking ear, and I'm clairaudient, bitch. I'm going to hear everything you saying beneath what your mouth is saying. Fuck that. You got the impartiality card in the upright position with the growth in reverse. Yeah, somebody just choosing not to grow. They oscillated between, do I grow or do I just stay petty? Or do I stay small? Somebody needs to choose up. But they can't because of gossip. See, somebody is just really running a fucking mouth. But with the growth in reverse, it's some shit they don't even know. It's not solid shit. There's no growth in what they're saying. The impartiality card lets me know that they're like gossiping about you, but then running back to you like, hey sis, how you doing? I love you. But on the back end, it like, yeah, this bitch ain't it. This bitch thinks she grew. This motherfucker think he grew. Like, oh, so now they this, they that. It's just keeping them smaller and smaller and smaller. You get a plant. You sit that motherfucking plant on a counter, and every day you walk past that plant, you say something negative to that plant. Watch how that plant die. Quickly. You have a negative ass environment. You let that plant be in there. Watch that plant die. But you walk and you speak growth into that plant. Watch it grow. Victim in reverse. You are no longer a victim. Your heart chakra has been replenished. And so now this gossip can't get to you because you still in an abundant mindset here. Abundance still at the bottom of the deck. Insecurity is why these people are attracted to you. You have this energy that makes somebody feel like a millionaire and they could be broke. You got this energy that makes somebody feel on cloud fucking 9, even though they feel low as fuck. Like, it's something about you that brings security to people. And part of it was you being a victim of something. Not and it don't even have to be the same shit. Like, you don't have to be a victim of the same shit they was a victim of. You could have just been through something. They could have been through something. Y'all could have been through totally different things. But when y'all got together, that victim energy made y'all spark a flame. Right? Now that you're not a victim no more, you're the victor. Their insecurities is brewing. It's making them, you ain't saying shit to them, but it's making them see ways that they haven't grown. And to distract themselves from their own pain and their not growing, they gossip about you. Did you see that bitch scarf? Why she wore that big ass scarf? Well, we all had on small neckties. She was trying to upstage us. Whole time, your necktie or your small scarf didn't come in the mail on time from Amazon, so you had to wear the shit that was in your house. You was just showing up as you are, as they say in fucking church. Come as you are. You came as the fuck you were. And these bitches is talking shit because you didn't come like them. I'm telling you, a lot of motherfuckers don't want you to be yourself. They don't want you to be authentically you. They want you to be many versions of them. And this is society now as a whole. Everybody got to agree about some shit. Or you a hater, or you some weirdo shit that they want to... Everybody want to label some shit. That's this gossip bullshit. Everybody got to have a label. That's why you can't take shit that you see on social media too internalize, or you be arguing for hours and typing in a corner with a stranger from Australia. Like, stop. Like, motherfuckers gonna always find some reason to call you out, to cancel you, to talk shit about you, to bring you down. I told y'all years ago, somebody gonna come up against me, and that still stands. But that's just how the shit go. But you continue to grow. Don't exhaust your personal time to this shit. Yeah, with prayer and discovery, don't exhaust your personal time to this shit. With the balance in reverse, because it'll throw you off your game, and that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants to always throw you off your game, so you can't play. Put me in, coach. Nah, you in balance. I can't put you in, Greg. So, like, don't let this petty, because the growth in reverse, bullshit, insecurities distract you from the goal at hand. With the prayer and discovery card here, you gonna realize that a lot of the shit that you manifested, you living right the fuck now. You gonna look around and be like, yo, I asked for peace and quiet. Damn, I literally have that. I asked for a comfortable ass couch so that I can just relax after work in the living room. And you have that. Like, you gonna start discovering the shit around you that you had put up into the ethers to get, and is now it's here. You living it. Who got time to be distracted by people who don't want to grow? Impartiality, people who always riding the fucking fence. They don't know if they want to love you, fuck you, fight you, like I tell you, because that's some of the energy y'all be dealing with people, and it pisses me off. Like I'm weird with that shit. Like, I'm real protective of my energy. Like, don't fucking send me nothing, because I'm pick up on it. Don't be fucking mad. Like, some people just mad because your growth means that you can no longer cater to them. That's their whole anger. You can't cater to them once a week when they inconsistent ass was coming in and out. Once a year, once a month. Who the fuck got time for that inconsistent ass shit when you growing? You evolving. Out of sight, out of fucking mind, man. Out of sight, out of mind. perfection. I feel like with grief coming out with perfection, I feel like you have like a lot of you guys have already been through shit, right? Like you've been through disappointment, you've been through betrayal, you've been through shit. I feel like you perfected the art of grief. As crazy as that sounds, like you perfected the art of grief. So like when somebody comes and tries to hurt you by abandoning you or withdrawing something from you or ignoring you, not giving you communication, not reciprocating kindness to you, which is a major thing for you. You like, bitch, don't you know how to already I know how to be the fuck alone. I already know how to be sad. So guess what? Nothing the fuck you do or throw at me is gonna hurt me. Bottom line. You put a motherfucker through enough shit, they gonna learn some lessons. You know what I'm saying? You hit a pit bull enough times, they gonna know. Next time some shit come at them. I mean, real shit. Like, at this point, yo, there's nothing anybody could do to really break you or hurt you because you've been through it all, man. You've lost the love of your life. You've fallen out with family, your closest cuddies. Some of you guys have fallen out with your children, your moms, your dads. Like, you done lost good jobs. You done lost homes. You done had to start over from fucking rock bottom. Dare a bitch threaten you with a good time. Dare a bitch threaten to destabilize you. You done already perfected the art of grief, so you already know how to bounce the fuck back. That's why the prayer and discovery is coming out in the upright, because it's like, yo, you have mastered self. You have asked to be able to master self. You talk to your higher self, like, tell me the shit you done learn in other dimensions and what I need to bring down to this existence right now so I can stop having to repeat shit. Motherfuckers don't know that about you. So they think that since they only fucking surface level, that you haven't discovered certain things about yourself that's going to evolve you. But the fuck it is. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, with creation in the upright position and wisdom in reverse, these people ain't even wise enough to come up against you. These people got to go to other motherfuckers to come up against you. They can't hit you up and say, yo, I think, you know, we got off to a wrong start, or we fell off somewhere in our communication or our friendship or our situation or our relationship, and I think that, like, we need to fix this. They don't have the wisdom to do this. So they have to like resort to lower level means. Things that unwise people do. And unwise people don't realize that what goes up must come down. They don't understand that shit is the opposite. They not tapped in. So they just want to keep creating unwise situations to be in, to play the victim in. And that's their problem. You got confusion in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Like I told you with that Ace of Swords earlier, shit is about to become way more clearer to you. Yeah, with the forgiveness card coming out and the instinct in reverse, I think you forgiving yourself for times that you didn't listen to your intuition. I feel like some of you guys was in situations where like you knew you should have just like walked away. You knew you shouldn't have like fucked with these people or did this thing or got into this relationship or whatever. And like, or you should just feel like I should have seen the signs. And it's shit like that that you are, this is the stage some of you are in. Like, you done already let go of the past, let go of everybody else. Now you are forgiving yourself for times when you didn't listen to your higher self. That be the shit that be fucking you up sometimes. When your higher self be like, yo, don't go there tonight. And you be like, but I'm just trying to have a good time. I just want to get out the house. I'm tired of being antisocial. I'm tired of people saying I don't come outside. I'm trying to feel like I don't never have no new experiences. I'm tired of feeling like I'm this, I'm closed in, I'm this, and I'm that. And Spirit whole time like, yo, we got you here because we got you covered for something. Now we gonna give your punk ass free will. So then you took a chance at something in the past and it fucked you up, and now you just got over recovering from that. Whether it had been financial, emotional, spiritual, like some of you guys are recovering from that. Some of you guys went through spiritual abuse in some relationships and situations, and now you are recovering from that. You getting your footing back, and you forgiving yourself for the times when your intuition was speaking to you, your higher self was speaking to you, and you was just on some 3D shit, and you didn't listen. That shit kept you from growing. It kept you from growing, and it kept you of a service to others' egos. I feel like a lot of you guys are mad at yourself and learning how to not be a slave to other people's lower aspect of their ego. When you abused as a child or neglected as a child, you condition yourself to mirror and to appease people. That's how people become people pleasers. Some people become people pleasers because they just don't like feeling outcast, or they just don't like confrontation. They're afraid of confrontation. They're afraid of being different. They're afraid of people saying, oh, you ruffled our feathers. They're afraid of any type of, disagreement. But doing that shit will keep you of service to others and never serving your fucking self. Like, if you got some shit to serve, why not serve yourself too? Like, fuck that, man. We're not here to slave ourselves, just pay bills and die, or pay towards people and their bullshit, and then be like holding some type of self-righteous ass energy around that shit. Like, I gave everything. I gave up my whole life. I stopped going to school. I stopped learning. I stopped living. I quit my job just so that we could be friends, or just so that we could be lovers. Who the fuck does that? Ask yourself, the people that want you to stop what you're doing and prioritize them right now, are they going to pay your rent and your bills and your expenses and buy your groceries and all your little unnecessary shit for the rest of your life? No, the fuck they not. So why give up your life for people who ain't even going to provide your whole entire life? Stop giving up. Stop being of service to people who don't want you to expand. People who feel like your expansion means that you can't do for them like you used to. Duh. If you're not trying to expand in this world to where you don't have to be a slave to other people's needs and wants, then what are you doing? I don't give a fuck if you are an empath or you are a fucking healer and all this shit. You just gonna give till you can't grow? Or you gonna look up in 10 years and realize you ain't do shit for yourself, but you waited on your twin flame to come back. You waited on your divine masculine, your divine feminine to come back. You waited on your family members to act right about you. That's all you gonna look back and see? Fuck no. Yeah, fuck no, with destiny coming out in the upright position, with the facade and the despondence and the completion. Spirit's like, it's an end to all of that. despondent, sitting around, pretending like you happy about that shit. People be pretending like they happy, waiting on somebody to act right, waiting on somebody to come back. That shit don't make you happy. You got a destiny to fulfill. You got a purpose. Fuck you look like denying your purpose to wait on somebody to see your worth. Like, come on, man. It's motherfuckers I love wholeheartedly that I don't even speak to no more. Motherfuckers I never came up against or never wished no ill upon that I don't even speak to no more. Because their energy was fucked up. And they was out here acting like a clown with my energy. Shit. Your love is your energy too. Don't let nobody play you just because you love them. Oh, I love them. I love them, so I'm going to let them lie to me, pull the wool over my eyes, betray me, and then I'm going to complain about it later or try to heal it later or light a candle on that shit later or whatever the fuck people be thinking these days, man. I'm not with that shit. As soon as you act a fucking fool up in my energy, you're out of here, pal. You're out of here. And that's the shit y'all need to be doing at this time. I don't give a fuck who it is. And martyr shit and that God complex shit keep a lot of people in low vibrational ass spaces. Impasse, yeah. You keep a motherfucker stuck. Keep them from going forward. Getting to that next level. With complacency, yeah, it keeps them complacent. Keeps them stuck in some stupid shit. A workaholic in reverse to now they don't even want to work on their purpose. They like, man, I don't want to work on my purpose. I'm supposed to be here to help somebody else. With enlightenment in reverse, that's the wrong thing to do. Shit, you better put the air mask on your motherfucking self first. You got the acceptance card coming out at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is like, accept that this is your journey. Accept that you got to do what's best for you at this time. Don't let nobody come in and distract you. Because you let people in your life. You allow people in. Shit. You give people the green light. You open that top lock and that bottom lock and allow people to walk through your doors. Better put some fucking sea salt under your goddamn front door mat, under your welcome mat. And then don't be mad when certain people don't come over no more. Acceptance. Accept that shit. Accept when people don't come around no more. Accept that people ain't for you like you thought they was. Accept that you was around for people who ain't around for you in the same capacity and move forward. Because abundance comes out again in the upright position. Accept that shit. 111. Accept it. Accept abundance. And sometimes abundance is having fucking peace of mind. Sometimes abundance is nobody knocking at your fucking front door. That's an abundance of peace. That's an abundance of you not having to deal with no unnecessary shit. And people be like, yo, nobody don't come around, nobody don't hang out. Think about the motherfuckers you hung out with, man. I'm telling you. My house used to be the party spot, man. Everybody used to come and eat, kick it, smoke, drink, relax, sleep, whatever. Spirit smacked me in the fucking face. One time, I was having a Sunday dinner and shit. Motherfucker lived right down the street from me. I was like, yo, this motherfucker never brought no food, no wine, nothing to the party. I'm like, yo, can you drive me up the street? Because my car was fucked up. And I wanted to just like have this little cookout or whatever, you know, me being gullible and shit. I was like, can you drive me to the corner so I can get some ice or whatever? You know, I was barbecuing or some stupid shit. This motherfucker was like, yeah, but I'm gonna have to charge you. Bitch, you over here eating free. Like shit like that. Don't allow your kindness to be your downfall. Like motherfuckers will come and show up and not bring nothing and still expect blood from your punk ass. Like I'm telling you, shit is real out here. Like, people just don't have compassion, and they don't have no fucking loyalty about them. Motherfuckers will walk in your house and not even speak to you, man. I done seen it all. I used to have to check people at the door like, bitch, this is my house. You gonna walk in, you gonna speak to me. But see, that tightened me up. Always trying to be cordial and have everybody hang around and want to be the cool person and want to just get along and have everybody have a good time. No, you can't do that shit all the time. You can't. Because motherfuckers will violate you. Motherfuckers be feeling like, yo, this person is so loving and free-spirited. They must not have no boundaries. I could just run over them. And then your ass be like, hold up. You got to nut up real quick and be like, hold up. Like, no, that's not cool. Then you a bad person. That's why you got to go straight in with boundaries. You got to go straight in. This is what I will accept in my environment, in my energetic space, and this is what I won't. And let motherfuckers walk out. Like, don't try to hold on. Don't try to lower your standards to be like, yo, but, I mean, this is my energetic boundary. But if you're going to walk out, like, maybe I should just lower it for you. And then they're going to run all over your punk ass. All over you. These be the motherfuckers that'll steal from your crib, steal from you, steal your energy, all because you opened the fucking door without the boundary. Take your fucking shoes off before you walk through my house, my mind, my whatever. Like, have a fucking boundary, man. Because when you set a boundary and people try to cross it, they have no choice whether they get mad or not. They have no choice but to accept the fact that this was already the boundary. And bittersweet comes out. It's going to be bitter boundaries that you've learned through healing yourself and through your shadow work. And people like, yo, I don't like your new boundaries. Bitch, I don't like your new boundaries. You need to come back down to earth and loosen up those boundaries, because those wasn't the boundaries that you had when I first started fucking with you. So how dare you set a boundary now that you've healed? Just because you healed that shit don't mean I healed that shit. So I'm I'm all offended. I'm offended as fuck by your boundary. And you going to be like, oh, that sucks, but gotta go. And it's going to be bittersweet because you're going to miss these people. You saw something in these people that maybe they didn't even see in themselves. You befriended some people because of some type of attribute that they had, and then it was a mask, or maybe you outgrew that, or something happened. It was a shift within these relationships, and it just don't match up anymore. And it's gonna suck that you gotta let them go. Spirit says some of the reasons, one of the major reasons, is because you're gonna see intuitively the shit these people were saying and doing behind your back. And that's really what's gonna push you to you're gonna have to walk away. It ain't no coming back after this. What you gonna find out, it ain't no coming back after this. Ain't no we cool after this. Ain't no like, oh well, yeah, you tried to kill me, but I mean, you did buy me lunch that day. You know, you tried to kill me, but I mean, we had some laughs. You stole from me. You tried to put me in poverty. You hurt me. You hurt my children. You did real fucked up shit. But I mean, like, we cool on one time. So I'm going to just let you skate through my whole life. Fuck that. You better not. You're going to be sealing your own fate with fate in reverse. Like, and some people do that shit. Like, excuse the dumbest shit with gratitude and quest. Don't fuck around and forget the wrong shit. Forgive the wrong shit and then carry this parasite on your journey with you to your next spot. You know? I'm being told to move on. Joy wanted to show out. Focus on what makes you happy at this time, man. It ain't gonna make everybody else happy. And that's the beautiful fucking thing about the world, that we ain't all the same. So don't believe that bullshit. Whatever. Like, oh, we're the same. No, the fuck we not. Because you probably doing some shit behind closed doors that I would not do in a million fucking years. We are not all the same. Don't accept nobody's fate onto you. That's how you fuck up on your journey. Start thinking everybody the same. So you start doing what everybody else doing. When that shit don't even line up with who you are. It don't even line up with who you are. You ain't gotta be like everybody else to be righteous, to be powerful, to be on your journey, to be on the right page. Like, you don't gotta be like everybody else to do that shit. And be more private. Be more private. But you already know this social media shit dying out. You better find your ass a fucking blog, start a blog, start some shit like I've been telling y'all for years. Cause this shit about to die out. I'll start charging y'all motherfucking asses just to be on Instagram or some stupid shit. You got deceit in reverse. I'm telling you, the truth is coming to the light, man. Deceit in reverse with love in reverse. I'm telling you about to see all the people that fake loved you. And that was one of the downloaded songs early, was Fake Love by Drake. Come on, I'm telling you. And then with the beauty card in the upright position, it's about to be amazing. It's like you seeing the fake love in your life is going to be so divine. It's going to open you up to the true love in your life. The real love that you have for people and that they have for you. And you're going to evolve in that love. The rose that grew from the concrete. Maybe you was canceled out. Maybe you had a fucked up ass childhood. Maybe you grew up and you seen some harsh shit. But it didn't harden you. And you were still able to bloom and to blossom into something beautiful. And your children will too. I want you guys to ignore any negative messages that are going to be trying to come into you at this time. If you hear some negative whispers, I want you to redirect that attention. Replace that negative thought with something positive. Anything. It could be all across the board. Somebody is trying to project jealousy and envy and hate and lack into your life. It could be the enemy. It could be a lower level entity, whatever the fuck. But you need to stand above that shit at this time. It's extremely important. It's extremely important because if you give in to the negative whispers, the wicked whispers, it will be spread across your whole life. So you need to be mindful of the shit that you hear and being whispered in your ears, especially as you scrolling through these fucking apps. I'm telling you, man, I know it sounds crazy, but there's an entity over a lot of these apps, man. And while you scrolling and shit, you could be hearing negative thoughts and things that aren't even of you. Be careful when you're scrolling on these apps, man. It may not make sense now, but it will make sense in years to come. I promise you. If you got a little ass kid that got a tablet and shit or whatever, start taking nightly walks with them. It's something amazing about nightly summer walks and shit. Because there's something going on, I'm telling you, man, in my heart. There's something going on in the airwaves, man. And it's driving everybody fucking crazy, man. I promise you, man. And for my HPs on this live, y'all know I've been telling y'all this shit for years, man. But it's the truth. There's something going on in these airwaves, man. And all you had was the airwaves for some of you for about a year and a half consistently. The propaganda, the excitement, the incitement, all kind of shit, man. Guard your crown chakra, guard your mind. You eat with your eyes, your ears. Like your gut has a brain. Like, be mindful of whatever you're taking in at this time. There are entities on these apps, man. Everybody be talking about, oh, somebody working black magic on me or dark magic or whatever the fuck. You know who the biggest fucking work is coming from? Man, you think that the so-called powers that be, in quotation marks, they watch astrology. They know energy of certain signs, what month, what date, all the numerology and shit, man. Watch that little documentary on Netflix about social media. I'm telling you, man, you gotta guard your energy when you're going into this space, because there are thousands and sometimes millions of people who don't know you but have a perception on you, and they want to project that onto you. They want to make you become that. There are people who wake up every day angry, miserable in their lives, filled with trauma and grief, and they go to these apps and they project that shit onto their collective. They project that shit, man. Or if they don't, they get on other people's posts and cause arguments and chaos when there is none to be caused. Like, because they're not doing the work. They're not healing. They're not tapped into what's really going on, man. The seventh sense. The seventh sense, man. You got trapped in reverse. Ashe. I'm telling you, man. Coming out of this shit. Coming out of low self-worth. Comparison. Coming out of that shit, man. Coming out of feeling like the only world that's open to explore is from your fucking phone. Or your tablet or some shit. Spirit says somebody always posts pictures of where they are and where they've been, but they weren't even happy when they were in those places. But it looks good. But with self-worth in reverse, yeah, they wasn't even happy in those places. They found no glory, no beauty, no peace in those places. Wow, with chaos coming out after it was really chaos in those places. But they posted the success reel, the happiness reel, with the strength in reverse. And the reminder in reverse. They weren't even themselves when they were in those places. You know? So don't take everything you see as like gospel or some shit. These motherfuckers don't even really be happy, man. They just be portraying that image, projecting that shit onto you. So maybe you could feel less than them or feel like you got to catch up to them. Whole time you found more peace, just like chilling in your comfort space, your home. But there is a call for some of you guys to get out in the world and just travel a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, with fulfillment. There's a need for you guys to go out into the world. Forbidden. With Forbidden coming out, I feel like some of you guys have felt like this weird ass tug on you to not see life, to not get out. With Rigid, I feel like somebody like desires to see the world. Somebody desires to go on a short trip or to just like live and be happy. But there's like this nagging, rigid ass energy that's like in their ear, like, you better not do that. How dare you be excited and happy when like everything around you is tight knit and falling apart, and your family's not happy. Your mom mad at you, your dad mad at you, your cousin mad at you, your sister, your son, somebody mad at you, and you are forbidding yourself from reaching full fulfillment because of how somebody else feel. Somebody got to let go of that. Somebody's child's parent doesn't want to see them happy, or an ex, or someone that has this weird ass obsession with you doesn't want to see you happy. With the letting go in reverse, they don't want to let go of you. With the vision in reverse, they're not seeing clearly. They're trying to cloud your judgment, but you got to focus, beloved. You got to focus, beloved, and be obedient to this call to broaden your horizons that's coming in right now. It's only going to take 3 days. Wow. This card is the number 30, which breaks down to a 3. And number 3 is powerful for somebody. Somebody might be a life path number 3, or somebody's lucky number is 3, is what I'm hearing. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. I love you too, Lisa. Okay. You got Herbal Kitchen Alchemist at the bottom of the deck. Manifest Destiny, man. Some of you guys need to start like, oh, excuse me. Need to start like really programming your food as you cook it. Like, you know, like when you putting your seasonings and shit in your food, like really be like talking to your seasonings, talking to your food, what this herb needs to bring, what this spice needs to bring, what this vibration, while you like be very intentional with your cooking at this time. Yo, I had fell victim to the ordering Thai food and all kind of shit at one point. But like I literally love to cook because you can program your vibrations into your food. Like you can program what you want to feel, you know? And you can always find answers to how to recreate your favorite takeout meals within the home, and you will have way more than what you spent on the meal itself, delivery, tax, and tip. Like, so some of you guys are gonna start to like really start to research shit about how to cook your favorite takeout meals at home. One of the things that I suggest is always use pink Himalayan salt when you cooking. Bottom line. Has all the minerals we need from salt. And you don't even have to like it doesn't get like too salty like iodized salt or seasoned salt, Lawry's and shit like that. But it's actually good for your body. You know what I'm saying? So definitely start cooking with that shit. You got Watchtower of the Winter. Ooh, Lord. And when I saw this card, I had a flashback to 2 years ago winter, gang. On the HPs. Y'all remember our 2 year ago winter? Man, we was in the trenches, yo. We was talking about a lot of shit. A lot of revelations was coming to pass. Like, we was in the thick of it, HPs, in the winter, man. I know y'all remember this winter. It was a hard ass winter, man. Like, but bitch, you are still here. You are still here. Okay. Let's see what this says. You are still here. And man, that was a rough winter for a lot of y'all, gang. Why I can't find this shit? Oh, here it is. This card says, you are going through a dark night of the soul. Surrender and release. Persist. The rewards will be life-changing. You are metamorphosizing. Rest and rejuvenate. The ancestors are connecting with you. Invoke your dark side with harm to none. Ashe, what did we just say, yo? We said that in one of the fucking spreads earlier. Like, you are metamorphosizing. You are, I'm telling you, you are changing. When it says, invoke your dark side with harm to none, that the dark is not bad. Like, it's very complex. But the dark energy that you are being called to step into is that shadow period, that shadow side of yourself that holds a lot of your magical energy, a lot of your transformative energy. You need to step into that. But what this card is telling me in a past tense, though, that's what you were going through at that time. That harsh ass winter y'all had, man, that shit transformed you into God body that you are right now. Like, man, I know y'all feel me. Like, that was a harsh ass winter, but that shit created no fear within you. That shit created no back down within you. That shit low key grew a beast. Like, you a beast now. Like, let somebody try you now. And I feel like it ain't even on no pop off on everything level. I feel like it's like it grew your instincts, because you know that beast got bomb ass instincts. They know where to go, they know where to forage, they know where to eat at, they know when something is coming, they can smell some shit in the motherfucking air. I'm telling you, I can smell when the negative energy is around. I can smell when an evil entity is around. When a motherfucker come around with weak ass intentions and shit. Like, your instincts is on 1,000 right now. Don't second guess yourself. You went through that harsh winter to know how to fucking survive, man. That's why you went through that harsh ass winter. To know how to survive. So at this time, don't look back on that time of the year and be like, yo, I was weak, I was this, I was that. Nah, man, you were being leveled up. You were being leveled up. You know, so you went through that harsh winter. As you should have. Because you know how to navigate through that shit now. Now let some snow fall. Oh, you prepared. Well, I always tell y'all to be prepared. I'm always on y'all head about being prepared. Don't let no shit befall you and you can't bounce back. I'm about to go use the bathroom. Hard and back. Okay. But yeah, bitch, it was a harsh ass winter for some of y'all. Okay, but you bounced back. And now you know how to forge through another harsh winter. Especially if you was paying attention to patterns and shit like that. Like, you definitely know. Okay? You got staff, stability. I feel like a lot of people who caused you this harsh winter or who was acting real fucked up during this harsh time in your life, they are about to be unstable now. It's their turn to feel the harsh winter in the summer. Remember I told y'all it was going to feel like Christmas in July for some of y'all? I feel like I said that a couple years ago or a year ago maybe. But I feel like now the people that was trying to bring harsh times upon you, they are being unstabilized, destabilized at this time. With the water in the upright, with the cleansing at the bottom of the deck, yeah. You went through a purification. Wow, a witch healer in the upright right behind it. Some of you guys have tapped into your powers, man. And you know how to heal yourselves. You have acquired knowledge on how to heal yourselves, how to bounce back, what you need to use to do well for yourself. Things of that nature has come to your knowledge, like just because of what you've been through. You are the healer in your own life. If anybody crosses your path right now on a positive note, on a high vibration, they are just assisting you in your healing. Because nobody can really heal you but yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be open to that fucking healing. And when you open to that healing, you therefore have allowed yourself to be healed. So whether you consider yourself a witch, an alchemist, a sorceress, whatever you consider yourself as, I feel like you have been working on learning how to heal yourself. Even if you got to outsource, like information, products, knowledge, whatever the fuck, it's still being programmed in you to how to heal yourself or heal your environment, heal the people that you love. At the bottom of the deck, you got spirit, initiation, ashe. Wow, with the watchtower of the summer in the upright position. If spirit ain't in the building, dude, I don't know who is. Spirit and watchtower of the summer, initiation. Watchtower of the South, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm telling you. Let's read this initiation card here. Because I feel like everything you learned, you're learning how to, like, initiate that shit now. Put that shit to work now. Make a commitment. Don't worry about what others are doing. Be true to your natural self. Seek out a coven in your area. If you prefer to work alone, do so. You are ready and being called to be initiated into the craft. Acknowledge spirit in all that you perceive. Ashe, like, yeah, you are being, like, I'm telling you, you don't need a coven. Like, some people feel like, they can't work alone. They need other people to help them out all the time, 24/7. They need, and this is also telling me that anybody that was coming against you, they couldn't do it alone. They had to have motherfuckers helping them out. They had to start a smear campaign. They had to gather up other haters to hate on you. But you may be called to work alone, in private, in secret. Don't let every motherfucker see your altar either. And don't be out here gullible, letting everybody put some shit on your altar, give you some shit to put on your altar. Self-knowledge. Study to show yourself affirmed. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys may need to look up some 5%er knowledge. the supreme mathematics, the supreme alphabet. Some of y'all need to look up that shit. I think it might be on Google. But you really don't need nobody but spirit right now. Your higher self right now is what you need to call on to get answers and information. It's okay to ask people for advice, but ask the right people. Because some people want spiritual hierarchy. They want, they want stupid ass shit. For lack of better terms. They want to seem more evolved than you. They want to, they want you to always have to ask them some stupid shit. You know what I mean, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck I mean, man. Come on. Watchtower of the Summer says, Watchtower of the South, but Summer says, an old flame turns up. Romance is rekindled. New passion is breathed into a relationship. You are seeing the fruits of your labor. Your hard work has paid off. Enjoy the rewards. You have attracted the energy of abundance. Draw down the sun. Ashe. What I told you with that 7 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. Your hard work is paid off. I'm telling you, the shit you had manifested earlier is now coming to fruition. But the name of this reading is Sparks When Sparks Fly. So, I'm telling you, I feel like some of you guys that are in a relationship or in a marriage or something that's healthy, it can just be rekindled by bomb-ass energy flowing is about to happen. Some of this fire and this rekindling is going to be with self and your power and your knowledge and your mastery of self. That shit is being ignited at this time. But also, there may be somebody that comes back into your life, and I don't even like saying this shit, but Spirit said I gotta say it. There may be somebody that come back into your life that fucked up, that feel like they dropped the ball. But I feel like maybe this person didn't do something too detrimental, but for some of y'all still just can't forgive what they said or how they moved or how they act. But somebody is going to try to come in and rekindle some shit with you. Or some of y'all that's married or in a healthy relationship that's just missing some type of spark or some type of flame, y'all going to get that back. You know what I'm saying? But either way, this is for just somebody who owns some solo shit, don't give up hope on self. Your ideas are going to be reignited. Your passion with itself and what you want is going to be reignited. So stay open to that at this time. You know? You have to. Especially if you want new results, you got to expect that shit. If you want better results, expect that shit. Shout out to everybody that liked the video, everybody that's hanging in here. I appreciate you. And don't let nobody fucking try to energy vamp you at this time, man. Set your worth, man. Okay, Spirit. You got new moon. A new start is coming. I'm telling you, man, something great is coming in. A new cycle. Wow. South Node at the bottom of the deck. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah. Yep. Something new is coming on. It's coming in. And you need this. Release the familiarity of the past. That's what's blocking some of y'all from having a new relationship, is the familiarity of the past, because it's a comfort zone that you have sunk into, and you subconsciously fucking yourself up, or consciously no, spirit says you consciously fucking yourself up by being like, yo, well, so and so ain't like this person, or they don't dress like this person, they don't talk like this person, they don't act like this person, they don't think like this person. And somebody may look the part but not think the part of what you're used to. So you may be attracted to somebody because of the way they look, but then when they open their mouth, they on some deeper shit, and you got to readjust your whole life. Not your whole life. Hold up. Spirit said not your whole life, but your perception. Because it's a new start coming in. But you can't let the past hold you back, because that's what they want to do. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. But this shit came out in reverse. So I feel like somebody done did enough thinking about some shit. It's time to make some moves. Okay? You done done enough thinking about a certain thing that you want to do. It's time to make some moves. Wow. You got blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So yeah, some of the shit you want right now, you telling yourself like, man, that can't possibly happen to me. That's crazy. You might be saying that to yourself. Like, man, that can't happen to me. That's crazy. But Spirit is saying like, yo, believe in that shit, because it could literally happen to you if you will it into reality. If you will it into reality and it causes harm to none, I feel like you can have it. I feel like you can have it. Especially with it causing harm to none, you can have it. So some of the things you want right now, Spirit is saying, causes harm to none. But there's some type of anxiety and apprehension around it, and you need to release that shit. And you got to think about that shit on a deeper level. Not on no surface level shit. If the shit you want causes harm to none, like your family ain't got to hurt for it, your kids ain't got to hurt, your friend ain't got to hurt for it, like, it's some shit that's like green lighted. You know what I'm saying? It can happen for you. But the thing is, the only thing that can fuck you up is your perception of what you want. How you want it, when you want it, the way you want it to come. You better be fucking specific at this time. You could simply want abundance, peace, stability that causes harm to none. You better ask for that shit in that exact order. Like, be specific when you program and putting shit up out there. You know what I'm saying? To either be specific about that shit. Like, don't wish for what everybody else the fuck have, because you don't know what the fuck they did to get that shit. They could have, like, hurt people, got over on people, betrayed people that they said they love. All kind of weirdo shit to get where they are. Don't fucking wish for what nobody else have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know, like, people be doing some weirdo ass shit out here to get what they want. You better trust me. Don't fucking trust me. Don't trust me. Trust yourself, your higher self, but take heed to what the fuck I'm saying. People be out here doing some weirdo ass shit to get what they want. You know? I'm just saying. You got great big love coming out and a powerful move coming out. You want a great big love. What the fuck is stopping you from manifesting it? You manifest that bag. You manifest your new home. You manifested that fucking car. You manifested your family not having to be sad and struggling no more. Manifest that great love next then. You know that's the next thing on your fucking to-do list. Quit fronting. You know the next thing you want after all this shit you done went through and been through and acquired is true love. Is that great big ass love that you deserve. That you done healed yourself and tackled the pain inside of you and now you realize you lovable. That scares the fuck out of your ass. Having that great big love. Why that scare you so much? Do you feel like you got some inadequacy inside of you that you can't keep up the love on your end? Or do you feel like, yeah, this person may love me, but what if somebody come along that's better than me? Like, what's the problem? The powerful move is realizing that you lovable. And as painstakingly as it feels to say this, that you can sustain a relationship, a healthy relationship. It ain't gonna end like your parents' relationship. It ain't gonna end like how your parents treated you or how your family treated you or the relationships you've been through in the past. That fucking shit is over with tender embrace coming out in the upright position. Fucking report back to me, man. This is number 22. A master number. But fuck the number. What are you gonna do when this great big love makes itself fucking apparent to your ass? Is you gonna cower out? You gonna let the lower aspect of your ego keep you from loving again? You gonna let what somebody did to you in the past keep you from loving again? With Call of the Muse in reverse, feeling like you can't love again, you can't create again. Some of y'all ass need to get off your fucking ass and start creating and creating again, because some of you guys are great creators and then some shit happened and your passion wasn't even a motherfucking person. It was something that you was born with, something that was deeply embedded in you, and then you gave up on the fucking passion because of the way people treated you, because of the ways people spoke to you, spoke about you, the things people stole from you, because you wasn't monitoring that front door well enough. And you mad at yourself so much about some shit with the Call of the Muse in reverse. You mad about some shit that you know how to do well, and you allow some shit to come in and distract you from what you were great at, to rob you of your passion, your energy. And that's what the fuck you need to be reigniting. It ain't even got nothing to do with nobody else. It's about some shit that you know you need to be doing that's your purpose, that you gave up on because shit got crazy, because shit got hurtful, because shit got painful, because you had to cry, because you had to weep, because you had to mourn. That's what the fuck happened. Well, your ass needs to get back to that. Yeah, awakening fucking genius. Number 29, which breaks down to 32, which breaks down to 5. You need to change that mindset. Awakening genius. I heard the sleeping giant is awake. The sleeping gods are awake. Motherfuckers better take cover. Get on your shit, man. You can do it. Despite what the fuck you've been through. You don't even look like what you've been through. You don't even feel like what you've been through no more. And get on that shit, man. Fight through the negative voices that tell you, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Fight through that shit, man. Fight through the self-doubt. Fight through the chaos. Like I told you, the shit you done been through has helped you perfect the craft of fucking suffering. This has awakened the genius within you. Some of y'all could camp for years and still know how to survive without running water and grocery stores and all this shit. Some of y'all know some shit. And that's metaphorically speaking to knowing how to survive without the crutches of society. But some of y'all need to start learning how to live off the fucking grid, because we're going to have to do that, man. Awaken that genius in you. Stop letting it lay dormant until some relationship or friendship comes along and sparks that shit. You be the fucking spark for that shit. You spark the flame. This whole reading is about you reigniting your soul, man. Reigniting your... diving back into your fucking purpose, because you got trapped up in the 3D shit and all the drama and how everybody expected you to show up in their fucking life when you needed to show up in your own fucking life, man. People get too wrapped up in showing up in other people's lives, how they need them to be, that they forget to show up in their own fucking life. And that shit'll leave you depleted, angry, bitter, victimized, not seeing a way out of shit. But I'm here to tell y'all motherfucking ass tonight, you more powerful than that. Reawaken that motherfucking genius. I got time to be playing like you know you better than anybody know you. You know your shadow work. You know what pains you. You know what you need to work through. Don't sit around and wait for nobody else to come in and tell you some shit and make you focus on some shit. You know. That's why the fuck you here now, because you know it's some shit you want to be doing. It's some shit you need to be doing. With the waking the lion in reverse, yeah, Spirit's like, wake the fuck up. Get up. Shit. Get up. Get up out that bed, man, with the waking lion in reverse. Get up out that bed, man. Take a 10-minute walk. Take a 5-minute walk. Move around. A burst of magic here at the bottom of the deck. That's how you gonna get your power back. Beautiful uncaging. Number 14, which breaks down to the 5. This is the uncaging that's going on, man. I'm telling you the truth. Some of y'all passion's been lying dormant too long. Some of y'all been stuck for too long, and Spirit is like, yo, get up. With the waking lion in reverse, get up. There's something beautiful out there for you to see. You got it is what it is at the bottom of the deck. Whether you get up or you lay down, it is what it is, motherfucker. It is what it is. You make it what it is. You lay down, it is what it is. You get up, it is what it is. You believe you can't prosper, then that's the truth. You believe you gonna prosper, then that's the truth. It is what it is. You are the narrator of this story. You are the author of your life. Who gives a fuck what chapter people walk in on? People don't even read the preface of the book anyway. Shit. I just want to see the drama and the excitement in your fucking story, man. It's time for you to write some peaceful chapters in your story. And it is what it is. Motherfuckers don't read it, that's on them. You got Shining Through coming out. Let's read this. This is number 30. And I said earlier, it's only going to take 3 days, 3 weeks. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. But fuck that. Do it now. Start the 3 days now. Shit. Shining Through. Self-expression without filters or masks. Authentic communication, being proud of who you are. Shining in the world. Refusing to make yourself small just to belong. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you are required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. Ashe, man. Like I said, come the fuck as you are. Boss up. Don't sit around being like, I gotta be perfect to come. I gotta be perfect to show up. Man, no you don't. And you shortchange yourself when you thinking that limited ass mindset. You got the storyteller at the bottom of the deck. And I told y'all ass last week that some of y'all's story is gonna help somebody else climb up out of a stagnant ass space. Speak. Say your truth, man. And if people mad about your story and about your truth, they should have performed better in your motherfucking story. Shit. Don't hold back your story for fear of people who didn't perform fucking well. That ain't my problem. We all got free will. If you wanted to be spoken about better, you should have performed better when you was in my motherfucking life. When you was in that chapter in the story of my life. Because people will try to keep you trapped in a chapter that they didn't fucking fulfill on their own end because they got their own insecurities. People will try to keep you trapped in a chapter of their life, of your life that they walked in on. People will walk in on a certain chapter of your life and try to come at you on that chapter that they only can comprehend, not knowing it was 10 other chapters that you had lived before they got to your 11th. Motherfuckers is walking into your 11th chapter at this time. Thinking they know you, thinking they can pinpoint your destiny, thinking they can pinpoint your journey or what you've been through or what you have acquired, the knowledge, the whatever. Don't ever let nobody think that they can walk in on your life and tell you what chapter you on and what you should be doing at that chapter. Bitches ain't even minding their own chapter or let alone their own kids. Don't ever let nobody walk in on your life with a storyteller here. Oh, I walked in on chapter 17. I ain't read the other 16 chapters. But bitch, I know you better than you know yourself. And I know how you need to be. Man, I wish a motherfucker would. I don't even care about that shit. Like, don't walk in on chapter 17. And try to make me ignore the other 16 chapters I done been through in my own fucking story. You the narrator of your story. Not somebody that walk in all arrogantly and assumption based on what you done been through and how you should be carrying yourself and acting. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know the sacrifices you done made. A lot of people want to be in your divine ass position, but they ain't made the divine ass fucking sacrifices to be where you are. They still trapped up in the 3D and what everybody else want them to be. And then when you not, now you the problem. I refuse. Yeah, I refuse. Ears wide the fuck open. Ears wide open. This is card number 33. Master number. We ain't even got to break this down. Ears wide open. What I tell your ass earlier. I'm clairaudient, so I'm going to hear what you saying even when you ain't saying it. And a lot of y'all probably tapping into that clairaudient energy too. Ears wide the fuck open. You can hear energy. Energy introduces itself before a motherfucker even open their mouth and speak. People be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Oh, I didn't even mean it that way. I didn't even but you felt their presence before they even entered the room. You knew some shit was brewing. Like, hold up, I hear some shit. I feel some shit. I'm hearing with my mind. I'm hearing with my body. I'm hearing with my hands. Like, I'm hearing with other parts of my body that ain't even got fucking ears that I thought. No, you can hear with all parts of your body. All your chakras is wide open. Don't let no motherfucking body tell you you ain't tapped in. You are tapped the fuck in. Ears wide open. Number 33. That's the master number. 33rd degree. On some other weirdo shit. This card says denial, concealing the truth, so you can manipulate and control a situation. Fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind. Now allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. Yeah, like I said, motherfuckers trying to hide some shit from you, but you know what's going on. Learning how to communicate from a place of authenticity. Like I said, be authentic. Don't hold back. Let people know what you know and what you feel. And if you don't feel, because let me tell you something about knowledge and showing yourself approved. Sometimes you don't even need to tell a motherfucker shit. Let me tell you about that, little jewel. Shout out to the enemy that's about to gain this jewel too, bitch. When you know some shit, you ain't always got to wild out and say nothing. Sometimes when you know some shit, you keep that shit to yourself and you make plans and you move forward. Your ears being wide open means that you hear, like I said, shit that ain't even said. You hear the unsaid things. You hear the vibration. You hear the energy before a motherfucker even open their mouth and speak. Listen to the silence in people. Listen to the silence. The silence holds many words and many thoughts and all kind of shit. You tell somebody you going through some shit and you get this weird silence, or like I said earlier, with the celebration that y'all about to be going through, you try to celebrate with a motherfucker and they get weird on you when you celebrate, and you listen to that silence. You tell the motherfucker, oh, you just got a promotion, or you about to have a baby, or your fiance for 2 years done proposed to you. You got a new house. You got a new car. Like, you got a promotion. Like, things are going well for you. You just found inner peace without any other external shit, material shit. Like, we on some other level shit, man. If you drop the negative comment, then fuck you, man, because we ain't even talking about no shit negative. Fucking weirdos. And if you own a reading like this, and you got some negative shit to say, you are the negative energy that is always in the room. You are always the negative energy that's always in the room. You are the enemy and the distraction that we be talking about. And then you got to be the example. Because why are you even here? If you're not trying to evolve, and if you not trying to separate from this 3D bullshit they got all of our minds fucked up in, why are you here, my nigga? Like, why are you here? You need some attention. That's the only thing. You just need some attention. Like, you lonely, you sad. You feel like the person you fucking ain't giving you no attention. The person you so-called self-sacrificing for ain't giving you no attention. But the reason they ain't giving you no attention is because you annoying as fuck. You got unreasonable expectations. You're self-victimized and you won't take the role as the victor. And your heart is broken and you hurting inside. So you gotta find some type of outlet. But you afraid to challenge the lower level entities that's hurting you because you think they're stronger than you. So you have to find a vibration that's vibing on some good shit, because that's the only place you feel that's palatable for you to discharge your negative energy to. But you are afraid. You are a coward because you are afraid to tackle what's really hurting you, what's really distracting you. So you have to try to attack and distract others who are finding their way. That's your shadow work. That's your plight. And then nobody has to give a care about it because it's your responsibility to heal that. It's not ours. We ain't got to stop our good vibe or our resonating. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope you heal that. You got I Am Kali coming out. Yeah. Kali is like, yo, fuck them. Kali don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay? Kali don't give a fuck about none of that. And Kali is also saying, if you trying to hurt somebody's children, or if you trying to come up against children, or if you are reaping what you sow. From death comes rebirth. Somebody won't allow something to die in their lives so they can live again and have some shit go well for them at some point. You don't want to fuck with Kali. I'm just letting you know. And you don't want to fuck with people that Kali favors. So you might want to tuck your little punk ass tail and move along, because you're not going to know who Kali favors. And the people who Kali favors, they're not even going to really promote that shit because it's a sacred bond between them and Kali. So you might want to tighten the fuck up and leave people alone. Somebody needs to learn, Spirit says, somebody needs to learn how to leave people alone. This is card number 13, and they always tell you that 13 is an unlucky number. So on some 3D shit, like, yeah, you might be unlucky if you fucking up and coming up against one of Kali's daughters. But also, it's like, yo, chill the fuck out. This card says, working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do, and we all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential with working with her. and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? Wow. Born of fire. When sparks fly, it's like it's a fiery time. What are you gonna do? Like, you better choose up, man. And Spirit says if you're working with Kali to hurt somebody, you better be prepared to sacrifice something that you love. And sometimes that's your child. So you better be fucking careful right now. Kali not playing with y'all. The universe not playing with y'all. Like, tighten up. You got Witch of the End of the World, an important end, a new beginning. If you out here trying to hurt somebody's children or some shit, you better study the lower aspect of Kali. You better study, and you better study wise and show yourself approved. I'm letting you know right now, there's something unknown that somebody who is wicked is trying to do, and they don't see how it's about to backfire on them and the ones they love horribly. And I don't really give a fuck. Let me be clear, because I almost lied. It's not that I don't like to talk about it. It's just that I don't like the vibe. But I'm letting you know, if you out here trying to hurt somebody unjustly, you better protect your children. You better watch your back. Because some shit is going to turn around and boomerang on you in a harsh ass fucking way. Now, Witch at the End of the World, an important end, a new beginning. This card says, experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal or global level, affecting power sources, systems and relationships, changes in law, legal systems, the economy, and values and beliefs. There may be a need to be able to live more simply and in harmony with nature. There is nothing to be frightened of, only a voyage to weather, and you will make it through to the other side of the storm. The changes are part of a journey, the changes are part of our journey to a fifth dimensional world, of the shift to a more peaceful planet where shadows and light are loved and accepted. All is well, and the little witch will keep the world safe. We will reach the other side of these changes. All is well, all is well, all is well. So like I've been telling y'all for years, like everything is calm, so-called calm now. No, this is the calm before the storm. And don't think of these messages in this worldly space of time. Shit is about to change, man. Like I said earlier, learn how to live off the grid. Learn how to live with less resources. Learn how to live with ingredients and aspects of nature. Like for real. Because we are being flooded with things to consume us, things we can't consume, things to distract us, beefing with people, like in this little fucked up ass spiritual community. That's why I be telling y'all, don't fucking try to box me into nothing. Don't call me no nothing. I'm just fucking Ori. Don't call me no fucking reader. Don't call me part of no community, like on some other shit, because shit gets lost in the translation. It's about to be shit that we gotta be prepared to weather through until shit gets to where it needs to be. And you got a lot of motherfuckers out here that's faking the game, that's got all the aesthetics. The aesthetics just looks good. But they ain't got the heart. They ain't got the soul. How many motherfuckers you know say they got the look like they got the aesthetic, but don't give nothing back? You know what I'm saying? That's got the aesthetic, but they just want you to worship them. They ain't saying no. They ain't putting no good word in your ear. They ain't giving you no tips on how to survive. It's a lot of shit that's going on that we done went through in the last year and a half, man. So a lot of distractions, a lot of detours and shit that's coming along, and you need to be prepared for that shit. But yeah, gang, that was the When the Sparks Fly ass reading. Shout out to all my moderators, everybody that hung in with me this long. I know it's late as fuck. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. All the super chats, all the bookings, subscribes, and donations to the channel. Everybody who has bought merchandise, who has bought something from my wish list. Everything. Like, I appreciate all of you guys so much, man. You guys mean a lot to me. And you keep me motivated, and I appreciate you guys. And yeah, man, that's it. But stay above the fucking current, but know what's going on. Always know what the fuck's going on, man. All right, guys, sending you love, peace, and balance.